Shan't have tea without heat.
Yes, heat. That's another point of contention. Heat. Stand. Test. If I don't do what she says, she raises the heat. More often than not, I don't. So she rages more. Things become uncomfortable. I've had therapy. It was essential for untangling the mess of hate and lies that were thrown. Emotions, hormones, hate. I carried on the work. Well, I mean, once you start, there is no end. The work is just a way to let people know you're damaged. Usually at social gatherings, like a dinner party. Oh, God. Dinner parties.
You must meet my friend. She's going through the same thing you are. You have plenty to talk about. Too many variables. Your path, like your face, is unique. We sit awkwardly, a little too tired to know what to do. We talk politely about, well, the weather, but conversation. We didn't get on. But then why would we? That lump of coal, feeling the iron fist of fairies. Not yet. A diamond. Bowen, isn't tea ready? Edwards, fetch the cake.
Yes, I know. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hear me now. A little bit of droney dub goodness for a Monday. Jackson is just bothering me tonight. I don't know what's going on, but what? I had to throw him off the table because I thought the other day he actually stood on the keyboard and quit. And exited me from where I was. So, audio is right-based. Is it? Doesn't show... Oh, yes, it is. Why? Okay. I can deal with that, but I've had a right old... Oh, I see why. No. People are saying they're in the right-hand side. Can you sort that out? What use is he? Stop sniffing the goodness. You missed that. Okay, let me just... I see you're on the keyboard again. What is wrong with you? It's this. He's obsessed with it. He wants to stand on it and say, I don't want you to stand on it. You'll break things. He's breaking the internet. Right, just give me a second. I'm going to now do a little bit of... how's that? Is that better? Oh. Hi, welcome to Jamming in Jimjams with me, your host, JXN, and the cats. That's Tom and Jackson. Unfortunately, Jackson's not in his seat, otherwise he'd be here, but he'll be here in a minute. Usually on a Sunday night at 10 p.m. but due to the Inky Fest wondrous festival this weekend, I have moved it to tonight, which is also fortuitous for those worshipping the old gods, for it is Equinox. So light a fire in your garden and welcome in the long nights as we go forth to winter. Yes, it is winter now, right? Autumn. Autumn? It's autumn, not winter yet. Oh, who knows? It's flipping cold in the UK. How are you doing? Let's have a quick see and who's in the chat, if I can just figure out where everything is. It's a mess. I am going to blame Jackson for that. Jackson has caught everything. Right, so we have now got a balanced. No, it still looks like it's just doing weird stuff. Okay, I might just mute the... Oh, I can't see anything. Is it okay? Is there a noise from the studio in there? Probably. Oh, that's because I'm now just going to mute everything because it looks like stuff is just creating noise. Everything open. It's just making a noise. Okay, let's turn the guitar off. Right, hopefully that's cleaned up the audio a little bit. So thank you for your patience. The jam that came out of nowhere, indeed. So let's have a see who we got. We got Kent. Hello, Kent. Kent was it was actually on the pub that he stood on that and exited me out of the chat there. Wagoo, welcome. Grace Griffin, Crossy, Tanith, the Keith in Watford. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Anna, hello, welcome. And I think, Lamar, yes, indeed. Da Vinci Girl. Tom, Tone Smith, welcome. Marky, yes. Trust my monkeys, Lamont. Yes, indeed, I do. Andy, oh, yeah. Oh, I need my glasses because I'm making out the words, the letters without the use of my glasses. Hey, Biscuit, IJC. There's a lot of you in tonight. I like that. Alchematra, Alchemantra, hello. Good to see you. Hey, Homegrown, welcome. And Rich, Biscuit, have I missed you? Did I see Cressy? Rich, we've also, let's just, right the way, basically I did see Cressy, I thought as much. Donald Duck, hello, and Cornish, and Vert TV. Yes, if I haven't said your name, obviously to steal one of Panda's sayings, you're not typing enough. But welcome to the show, and thank you. And if you're watching this at home and you're a lurking gherkin, we love you. You are part of this channel. Don't let anyone tell you any difference, but do us a favour, reach up and press the like button, please. Thank you. It does make a difference, as does vertical content, apparently, because I did that on the beach yesterday before Inky Fest Sunday episode, and people were turning up who I've never seen, asking me to face the camera and all sorts of stuff, and quoting air rifles. So if that was you, hello, welcome back. If it wasn't, if you're not come back, then yeah, obviously not for you. But there we go. Hey, Lance Mountain, good day, or good day, I believe. No wuckers. So there we go, Mountain. Yes, indeed. So yeah, so this is what we do on a Sunday evening. To end the weekend, to begin the week. Yes, I know it's Monday. But maybe it's not somewhere. Maybe in the past. Maybe somewhere. Where would it be? No, it's everywhere it's Monday. Apart from Australia, where it's Tuesday. Am I right? Probably. Or that side of the world, anyway. In East Asia. So welcome. Yeah, so we do this on a Sunday evening, really late. So today, coming home from work and trying to get this organised, which is why I'm a little dishevelled, a little disorganised. But the cats are here, which is good. And Tom is looking mighty fine. He's having a little lick. Let's just see Tom. Let's see Tom over there. There he is. Thomas. Welcome, everybody. And Jackson's... Where are you, Jackson? He's got a new spot. And the new spot is like by the front door. It's like there's no camera on him. I put a camera on him and he just runs away. Anyway, thank you very much. If this is your first time, welcome to a warm and friendly, synth-based cat and cake. I've got no hot drink. I've just realised. What are you guys drinking, though? You can tell me what you're drinking. I'm not drinking anything, but I am going to be munching down, because I haven't had any supper yet, because obviously quite straight in there. I'm going to be munching down on some, and I'm working on this. This is a cherry coconut flapjack, oat-based, syrupy goodness. And I was trying to get chewy, and the last ones I made, I baked too hard. I baked too long at too high a temperature, and it was literally like crunchy biscuits, which, don't get me wrong, they were nice, but this is what I wanted, which is chewy. Let's just give it a bit of a chew while you're telling me what you're drinking. Oh yeah. It's very sweet though, which is good because I've got low blood sugar right now. So that's what. Oh, I need a drink. It's not a drink, but it'll do. So, we got some questions. So, let me just get back to some more housekeeping. So, we have simple rules in this. We have 2, maybe 3 occasionally, moderators. That's Panda and Steve, who will get my attention. Like, I can see stuff happening already. You have my attention, but just in a minute. So, if you have a question, please, we want questions. Ask me anything you like.
Well, don't just stand there, man. Get it out. Get it out.
So, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 cues before your question. And that'll help. So, let's have a look at those questions now. And we have got Grace Griffin might be the first cue. Oh, hang on, steady on. Whoa. Me or you doing cues? Okay, I'll do cue. Grace says, thank you for holding off until today, GetJervis. Hardware jams appreciate you. Oh, it was an easy one. I enjoyed what I was able to see last night as well. So, you know, I enjoy hardware jams, and it's Equinox today, so it kind of worked out beautifully. So, you know, yeah, absolute pleasure. And if you are new to the channel, you don't know who hardware jams are, can we have a link in the chats? Please, boys. And I will pin that then, and simple rules. You have a weekend to create a jam with hardware boxes and submit it, and then everyone gathers around and enjoys the fun times. Does this still look infected to you? Yes, it is. Tone Smith, anyone know the guitar chain? Is he a modeler? No. Good God, no. If you bring your 9.6 or your Kemper into this house, I'll trample it all up. Oh, I hate modelling. Oh, I've got you can't see it, but I've got a 1979 Mesa Boogie Mark II C, I think it is. But I'm actually using a V-twin Mesa Boogie again, tread plate kind of preamp into straight in DIing. So yeah, so I'm Tone Smith. I think you'd appreciate that. Yeah, do you know? Circuits, buddy. All about circuits. The Wookiee. Has Jackson or Tom found the bass knob? Do you think, was it really bassy? No, I think that was me. Oh, here he comes. I haven't got a wide enough angle for this, dude. I haven't switched the mic out from Pro Synth Network. So this is Jackson, if you haven't met Jackson. Hey, say hello to the people. Say hello. And don't stand on my keyboard. He's no. Sit, and don't put your bum in my face. Seriously, look. Watch, he's going to get there. And he always likes to put the tail on my. I can't. There he comes. There it is. And he does the worst farts. Hey, Da Vinci Girl, how you doing? I have a special request. Can you make the basics of paper sound in any variation? Just sounds that can be made with paper. Yeah, of course I can. I've got some paper here. That's a simple one. Oh, he doesn't like that. You don't like that. That's actually tickling my lips. So that's all you're getting. I hope that satisfies. What's the guitar? Signal path. Guitar. Into the Mesa Boogie. Oh, I can't show you because I haven't got a camera anywhere near it. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, that's just... Let's go roving. Okay. Oh, my God. This is the... Right, okay. Right. Here we are. So, I've got one of these bad boys. Beautiful Mesa Boogie. And that's on distort at the moment, but... Oh, socks. So that then goes into my pedal board. And I've got some really saucy pedals there. I got the Bleak District record head, which at the moment is not doing anything, followed by the Effectrode, which is basically an LA2A in a pedal, with this beautiful thing by MPFX. He used to fly MiGs for the Soviets. And then that goes into, get your backside out my face. It goes into my Dirty Rat, which I wasn't using, into this beauty, a H9. Then it goes into a volume pedal. And at the end of the volume pedal, I've got the darkness. And that then goes in. I hope that... Jackson cam. I don't know why that is just giving me just lots of joy. I hope it's giving you joy as well. Jackson cam. Okay. There's something so satisfying about ramming a wide-angle lens right in your face. I don't know what it is. Is it a little right biased? Yeah, I don't know what was going... I'm experimenting with routing at the moment so that I can do sort of StreamYard-based stuff, like the ProSynth Network-based stuff. I need to be able to feed back in from the desk without feeding it back out. So I was trying to use some... what? He's lying on my hand. Come here. And if you are new to the channel, this generally is what happens. That Tom just sits chilling, like that, fast asleep, and Jackson's just a prima donna all over the table in front of the chat, so I can't see what's going on. Hey Simon, great batch. How you doing? Hey Peter Coit, welcome back in. So he does love me. So what have we got here? So hopefully that's answered the guitar signal path. It's a beautiful guitar, the PV. Will you? Right. You're either here and do what I need you to do so I can see the chat, or not, or you're on the floor. What is it? Okay. Oh, right. That's you and my food. Seriously. Right. I think it's just because I gave Tom earlier some treats. Jackson missed the treats. Don't worry. We've answered the questions. We'll look at that. So Donald Duck asks, is the quad drum voice a must if you're going into modular? Yes. It is, because it doesn't just do drum sounds. It's a sample player, right? So I always use the yellow voice, which I think is voice number 2, as some sort of bass or some, kind of, but obviously triggered rhythmically. And you can do all sorts of stuff with it. So it's a wonderful, you see it in everyone's rig, and you see it because it's a great thing. Obviously this is what I've got, and until I find other modules that I love, these are the modules that are keepers forever, and I've had them a good couple of years now. That the Erica Synths Pico Drum 2, Drum 1 is a sample player. So that's, if you know what sounds you want, that's brilliant. I like to make sounds. I don't necessarily want the typical drum sounds. So samples for me is like, okay, and I say the quad drum does that, but I love the sounds it comes with. So so the Pico Drum 2s are also, they're really inexpensive, and I've got 2 of them. And yeah, they're brilliant. So that all alongside things like the circuit tracks and the Jomox, that's my kind of drum setup, really. Circuit rhythm. As much drums, I prefer using a real drummer, if I'm honest. I love, and I guess this is my love of krautrock, right? I love electronic music with real instruments. Like, I'm obviously a guitar player. I love bass. I don't play drums very well, but I've got a really good friend who is a drummer, Tim Bowman. Where are you? He should be here, but he's not. Can't turn the internet on. Where is it? I've lost it. It's gone off. Is he on? So that is it's a must if you're going to get into modular, and you want drum voices. You might not want drum sounds, in which case it's fine. So what's going on there? It's still right leaning apparently. So is my sound still right? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, for goodness sake. Let me see if I can. Oh, the keyboard. I don't know why. But it's that one, isn't it? So, now, is this going to be the right one? Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. I can boogie. There we go. Okay. It's so rubbish, isn't it? Boogie, boogie all night long. It seems to be going... I don't know why it's doing that. It seems to be sort of like fluctuating. Right. The electronic music composer. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. or I Spy. Can I throw a curveball in there at you? Department S. There we go. And we're talking the original Man from U.N.C.L.E., not the remade film. I Spy. I don't think I know what I Spy is, but thank you. Thank you, Tone Smith. Yeah, I'm obsessed about my tone as well. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Kent, yes. Does it still look infected? Yes, it is. Guitar through modeler or an amp elsewhere. I do see the pedals. Yes. Who was that asking for that question? But yes, obviously. When did you go mad? I've always been mad. I've always been mad. Is that the but madder than usual. Right. So, is that all the questions? Did I see another question that wasn't prefaced with a Q? I'll put on my list for when I go full mad scientist. Yes, good plan. Good plan. And other. I think that's a child. Is that you, Jackson, or is it? No, it's Jackson. I keep expecting my son to just turn up because it's Monday and he usually pops in after the gym, even though he's with his mum on a Monday. But it's always nice to see him. If any of Gabe's friends are still watching this channel, hello. How are you enjoying sixth form? Are you all rocking it? It's a bit of a one thing, isn't it? How about Adamant Lives? How about Adamant Lives? Or Lives? I don't know what you're saying. My science teacher in 1991 was it? Oh, hello. Ilya the Cricket. No. Kiryakin. Oh, Ilya Kiryakin. I mean, brilliant. Tom is totally chilled. Yeah, Tom is just literally, he knows what's going on. He's got it down. Back on task. Who's off task? Sam, you can't be off task. I'm off task. Kiko, I use Boss Katana or my SP404 as guitar sounds. Well, good for you. The katanas are actually a really good modelled, you know. I've just had modelling stuff, and I just don't think it sounds very good. Certainly when you start recording it. I mean, if you just do stuff for yourself, I suppose needs must, you know. But you can't beat the sounds of raw circuitry being warmed up and abused, and then recorded properly. Time check, 45 minutes. Roger. Okay. Electronic music composer. If you could collaborate with another electronic artist or band, who would it be? I've always said this. When I started, it was like I always fancied working with Peter Gabriel. I don't know if I still think that, but I mean, I still would like to work with him. I'd like to get him back on track. Sorry, Peter. If you're watching this, why are you watching me? No. I don't know. I wouldn't like to work with Brian Eno. Who would I like? Oh, that's a good question. Can I get back to you on that one? There's probably loads of people. Most of the people I'd like to work with, Steve Hillage. I still think Steve Hillage. Out of my kind of heroes, I think. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? So many people that you could work with. I don't know. Anyway, lots of people. JDXA can be used as a guitar amp. Really? Any young people, Donald Duck? Any young people? Are there young people making music? I guess. I don't know enough. I'm still stuck in the 70s, I'll be honest, with music. Stephen Wilson, I suppose, but then he kind of nods towards that era. He surprises me. Any modern artists? Yeah, again, I'm thinking all the sort of bands that I listen to are kind of heritage artists or acts and a bit vintagey. Dress Sense suggests he'd rather work with the other Brian, the singer. Brian Ferry. I have chased Brian Ferry. True story. Yeah. I work with the guy in the mirror. Yeah, that's exactly it, Cressy. I think that's it. Do you know of Richard Barbary? No, I don't, Zoni. But I do. I don't know a lot of Porcupine Tree, but obviously I like Stephen Wilson. Later prog rock is something that I've come to later. Neil Morse, Spock's Beard, that kind of stuff, up until a point. But yeah, Steve says not Panda. Who's not Panda? What? Who's saying what? It's Junkie XL. Would you? But then, yeah, I suppose you would. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Do you know what? Damon Albarn. There you go. That would be fun, and I actually respect him as a human being as well. Definitely. Yeah. So he was in Japan too, wasn't he? Who was? We're going to make noise and not music, but noise must not be wrong. Matt Berry. That's another one. Matt Berry. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, Charlie XS. Who's that? Richard H. Kirk Cabs. Like to have worked with... Oh, I see. Richard H. Kirk Cabs. Yeah, it's a Toya. Tanith. Yeah, absolutely. Merv Pepler. Yeah, Mary Berry on a TB303. A cherry TB303. Richard Barbary was in Japan, the band, was he? Nice. I don't really like 80s electronic music that is popular. I kind of skip the 80s, really. That's not true, though. But yeah, back in the 90s. So, all the kind of classic bands like that. It's said like Barbieri. Oh, okay. Barbieri. Thank you, Wagoo. Cabaret Voltaire. Same Andy. Yeah. Well, I think just one of those things, isn't it? It's warm and cozy. Whereas I think the 80s are a little bit too cold and clinical. And I think, that is to do with its recording as well. I love XTC, though. They're really 80s, I suppose. Well, late 70s, aren't they? Yeah, that post-punk era I quite like. Magazine, Stranglers. Yeah, I'm not a strict, prog rocker, but I do like I like good music, basically. Pete Burns. Oh, an electric. Actually, do you know what? I would love to, just randomly out there, Peter Murphy. I'd like to do an album with Peter Murphy of... not Bauhaus, but that kind of Bauhaus-infused modern post-industrial goth. There you go. I'd wear this to the studio every day. John Fox. Yeah, he was Shrinking Ted. He was at Synth East 2 years ago. Or was it this year? It was this year. Yes. Yeah, lovely guy. Lovely guy. Shakin' Stevens. If you want a great... Nuovo Testamento. Sounds good. I'll check that out. Nina Hagen, yeah. Hagen. Hagrid. Arthur Brown. On behalf of Cornish Waves Music. Oh, the keyboard player from The Crazy World of Arthur Brown formed another band. Oh, God. Tomorrow Night. What's that band? Oh, come on. Early 70s. Bloody groovy. Atomic Rooster. There you go. If you could collaborate... Oh, yeah, okay. That's a good question that I think all of you have enjoyed answering. Thank you, electronic music composer, for bringing that to the party. Again, lovely stuff. But where's Jason Maggs? Who knows? Hey, John, Computer World was 81. But is it 80s? No. No, it isn't. Well, it is, but in the most positive way. It is clinical and clean, but it's got some grit into it, I think, yeah. Ned's Atomic Dustbin. That's a different kind of band. That's shoegazy. Mike Patton. Oh, yeah. Tim Smith. Cardiacs. That's an album everybody needs to go out and buy immediately. Is their latest album. LSD. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Simon and Garfunkel, Anna? Yes. Robert Plant, Andy. Oh, yeah, okay. What would you do with Robert Plant that hasn't been done? You'd probably do some drone stuff. I mean, I've not heard Robert Plant do anything electronic at all. He is ripe for the picking. You know? Love to work with Ennio Morricone. Yes. Kent. Yes. All the people I would love to work with are, yes, have passed. Vangelis, he's gone, isn't he? Jean-Michel Jarre still with us, though, thankfully, and still banging them out. I can't believe that the first time I went to Super Booth, I was walking down a corridor and he was in front of me, and I was exhausted from my first time in front of a camera with a microphone asking questions of people that I didn't know about synthesizers for Toman. And he was in front of me, and I just went, Is that Jean-Michel? Do you know what? I sit down. I was so tired. And then later on, Gaz turns on and said, did you see Jean-Michel Jarre? I interviewed him. I was like, oh, that was Jean-Michel Jarre. Idiot. I mean, you know, these things happen. So, you know, those are the moments in life that you live to regret. But next time, tired or otherwise. Oh, Fat Gadget, sadly gone next door. Oh, Frank Tovey, yeah. Fad Gadget, yeah. Gary Newman. Actually, yeah, I think he would be, actually. I think he'd be right up for it. Soft Machine, Camel Caravan, Shadowfax, the Wookiee. I don't know them. I know all the others. Todd Rundgren, Utopia, yes. Todd Rundgren. I've got a cassette of A Wizard and True Star, which is a great album. Really fun album. People used to make fun albums, aren't we? Sabrina? Donald Duck. No! Stop it! You're getting silly now. Anthony Marinelli. Yeah. Oh, he's a cool guy, isn't he? Chaz and Dave. Yeah, well, actually, Rich, I'm sure you can make that. Actually, isn't one of them dead? I've hot shadow wax on wax, have you? Hot shadow fax on wax. Lovely. It's, you're going to say that again, aren't you? I've soul wax. Yes. Do you know what, Panda? I love Soul Wax. Too Many DJs. What stonking album. Brilliant. Singable tunes with hot grooves, grinding. Lovely. I would love to play in Alex Ball's band, would you? Excellent. That's good. That's reasonable. Larry Fast. Yeah. So, there we go. Trevor Horn. Simon, great match. There we go. Chaz is dead. Thank you, AJC. I thought he was. Shrinking Ted. Who's Shrinking Ted? Oh, Suzanne Ciani. Yeah. Definitely some good. I tell you what, there's a lot of really fabulous artists still around doing fabulous stuff. So let's not forget that. Northern Soul. Stephen Wilson, except he's a control freak. Of course he is. Of course he is. That's why he plays all his own instruments on all the albums. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, we've probably all had to Tom. Oh goodness, he's showing off again. We've all probably played in bands or jammed with musicians who have that about them. It's a wonderful thing to be able to play music with someone and not only have your music work together, because that can be styles. We all have styles, even if we're playing the same genre of music. Having that style work and interact positively with the other person, but also to allow space for each other. And I think that's the big thing. Imogen Heap. Yeah. Boris Planck, Probe says. So Tanith works with a control freak. That's me, lol. Well, I think that's the thing is we all have, I don't know, with this stuff. No, I think I'd be all right. I think you know I have a style, and it's developing more and more as these jams go on, and I will get round to sort of recording it properly once I've kind of figured out what it is that I'm actually doing. Marianne Faith, well, she passed away, didn't she? Alec Peterson and Eamon Tobin, as your head says. Stephen Wilson was in concert here last night. Where are you? I live across the avenue from the venue. Didn't see the show. Yeah, it would have been a good concert. He's touring the States right now, so you must be somewhere in the States. Jason Pierce of Spacemen 3 and Spiritualized Spacemen 3. Now, I remember being in college in the late 80s and discovering Spaceman 3 because of there was a show on that just put music. It was like a UK version of MTV's music video. I can't remember what it was called. And I remember like having the VHS record button like paused. You'd always miss the beginning of the video and having something. What was it? What was that show called? Probably a VHS somewhere. Some musicians would just feel the talentless hack going on in the studio with him, though. Yeah, you just feel like a talented hack. Yeah, I think, but a good musician never puts other people down, right? So you should always. We've all done this long enough in our way, and even if we haven't done it for long enough, we've got something. Every one of us has got something to bring to the table, and a good, solid musician can always learn from other people, no matter how inexperienced they are, because that enthusiasm and that excitement that you get when you start something has value as much as having done something for a long time and having honed your technique and your style. You know, they're good bed partners. Just saying. I think Joseph is trying to say stop winding up Bicky. Why? What? Who's winding up Bicky? Chef. Right. Davey, I would like to meet Stephen Wilson. Would talk for days. We have the same age and mindset when it comes to music. Yeah. He's not a big fan of Genesis, though, which I think I would have a problem with. He likes Floyd, though. I mean, yeah, definitely. 40 years in, yeah, Vert, absolutely. It was one of the ones I had in mind when I said that, Cressy, yeah. Prince. Yeah, it's always a little bit there. But, I mean, God, what a talent. What a talent. LCD sound system. God, so many amazing people you could end up. Kate Bush, as your head. I actually almost said Kate Bush earlier on. I don't know how, obviously, you think about how music was made when technology was coming thick and fast. Things like when the Fairlight. I mean, she was a second person in the UK to own a Fairlight. I think Peter Gabriel was the first. So she was a really cutting edge in that world. But would she be interested in that now, or is she going to be sitting down at the piano just writing songs? I don't know her technique. But yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, what's all the name dropping? Oh, Jack, we're talking about artists we'd like to work with if we could work with someone. It's a great topic for conversation. And I might actually make that's a good, when I start doing human interviews at some point, that's a great question to ask someone. Drop a minute. Prince would have been amazing. Yeah. What? Just amazing. Yeah. It's gone over mine. Right. So there it is. That's a Monday. How long have we been in? An hour. So, yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do. Let's just talk about what I did do. I just wanted to make sort of thick, sumptuous, droney, rhythmic sound. So, yeah, I got the... nothing's plugged in there because it's all stuff. So, yeah, I just tried to... The fuse box got plugged in tonight, which I've been threatening to do for a little while. Before I had to hand it back. The mini freak's gone back. Well, it's boxed up, ready to go back. So I'm not keeping that one. going all the way back to Germany, to go back to Tomen, and yeah. What are you? No, he's just doing strange stuff under the table. So, yeah. What did Kent just say then? Hey, Martin Tranker. Maynard James Keenan from Tool. Yeah, do you know what? Conversations you have with when you're working with a company and like for ideas for content. I really think this is missing, is that no one has done how to make, unless I'm wrong, how to make industrial music. Now, I've been listening to, I first heard Ministry in 91, and it was like, what is this? Then, of course, Nine Inch Nails. So all those kind of bands, and of course then Rob Zombie, White Zombie and Rob Zombie, that kind of era of music is electronic and is rock. And I don't think I've seen anyone do any content on how to make that kind of music. I think it'd be I'd be interested, because I'd have to do some research again, because a lot of bands since I was listening to industrial, so Tool, I think are a bit special anyway, aren't they? They're a bit proggy as well. They're quite special, but you just triggered another thought in my mind. So there's always ideas. I just lack time. That's the thing. Right. Well, we're going to wind down because I haven't eaten yet, and I got to go to work tomorrow, as well as some of you have too. Maybe not throbbing gristle. Although Roger Waters would have been my choice to take with. Itching the Think. Do you think he would? He'd be a bit grumpy. He's always banged up, isn't he, Roger Waters? But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to meet him. I really would. I mean, I think he's a talented man for sure. Definitely. So yeah, I'm a massive industrial music fan, electronic music composer. That's my wheelhouse. Oh, but have you seen anything out there? Are you on Wednesday? Yes, I am on Wednesday. Why are you shouting, Steve? Cute. Wookie, why do you wait 7 months for a new dog and 3 come along together? I don't understand what you mean. I haven't got any dogs. Yeah. Yes, I am on Wednesday. Usual time, 8:30. And I think, lol caps, to get your attention. Well, you did. You're just hogging both streams now, Steve. You've got a back channel and a front channel. No side channels, though. Or is the back channel the side channel? Hang on a minute. Oh, hello.
Oh, I do feel queer.
There we go. That's what I guess we get for using the back passage. Jack, you just like, what did you eat? The Wookiee. Have you ended up with 3 dogs? Wow. I love dogs, though. I do. I think they're fantastic, and a good dog is hard to beat. I just love cats more. That's because I'm probably a bit more cat personally than I am dog. Although I do get excited like a puppy. Maybe I'm in denial. Right, so we'll keep on Wednesday. If we don't see you Wednesday, I'll keep an eye on the weekend. Yes, back on Sunday is for jamming in Jimjams. I'll put the wide angle lens so we can get a bit more screen, because why is it stopped there? This is back by popular demand, and when I say popular, I mean my demand. But yeah, there we go. And what was I going to do? I've got some. I've got some really cool ideas for content. Oh, I can see Sammy's just sent me a picture of his dog. Spaniels. I have got a soft spot for spaniels. I really have. They're just, the best dog for sure. But I've got some great... Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, then. Come on, stand on the keyboard, end the stream while you can. Come on, then. This one's a dog. Come on. He's a dog cat. My phone says, if you can search pictures of dogs, it brings up this fella. Right. Stop it. Stop. There. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so if you haven't already done so, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please consider subscribing. We're on twice a week and occasionally... Calm down. Calm down. Wow, that's my finger you put your claw in. Right, you wanted to be here. I'm just putting you where I want you here. Right, stay. I've got to be careful I squeeze him because he breaks wind. Yeah, so if you don't already do so, please consider subscribing. We're on twice a week on a Sunday and a Wednesday. That's Wednesday 8:30 p.m. UK and a Sunday 10 p.m. We also going to be doing some content coming up and the rare and occasional top content, but I need to do more. Really, I need to do. I'm going to get to do some more shorts. I think that'll help. If you're around this weekend and you are in Brystronica, give us a hi. I'm going to go there Saturday morning and Sunday, pretty much all day. I think Sunday, but yeah, drop us a like. Am I doing Peter Coit? Are you doing Gaz's MI challenge? I can neither deny nor confirm that I am doing Gaz's MI challenge. Right, you're in the way. You're there, Panda's there Sunday. Well, we'll see you. I mean, yeah, bring the postcards, you fool. Fly, you fool. I wonder how Lula May is getting on with her dog. We're 2.5 years old now. Yeah. Anyway, so I almost collab with an Ash, did you? Oh, Nick. Come find me for a special GetJervis limited to 15. Yeah, Panda. Brilliant. Well, that's a good thing. What have you got there? Keith, on Saturday only? Well, I'm going to drop a live on both days, I think. Just to sort of like earn my press pass. And I think that'd be a nice thing for people to come and see, you know, have a little bit of a... Do we put you in a suit, a little GetJervis suit, and bring you along? Can you imagine that? Oh, Aziohead, are you back in the Future Retro 777? Wagoo. Well, actually, I saw that today as well. I like Future Retro, but I mean, I guess I liked it when you couldn't buy anything like it. Now there's tons of stuff like it. I don't know if it's too late. But I love seeing that. I like what was the round one? I wanted the round one. Will you get off that? Can I just share with you, bloody cat? Vintage drum machine, right? What's he do? He sits on it. Yes, you. Nobody wants to see you sit in a drum machine. Oh, I do love you, Jackson. I do. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Any further questions before I go? Are we going to play any music on the way out? Or are we just going to literally drone some of the synths? Don't get nervous. You know what to do. GetJervis. Yes, indeed. Thank you, electronic music composer. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. As far away from Bristol as you can be without getting any further away from Bristol. I don't know where that is, Tanith, but that sounds like East Coast to me. That sounds like you'll be in Norfolk. Or perhaps Anglia. Or maybe even Essex. Let's go. Right. Alcamantra. Let's do this. Let's get some vibey stuff going on. I'll try and... Right, I can't see where the thing is. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. And remember, be good to yourselves and each other. And we'll see you around. We will. Right. Some sound. Let's get some sound going. That's definitely this one. Oh, I might have to turn this on. Turn the key.